Why are you so big?
Genetics. Beignet?
Black and peach pie. Best you're gonna find in Georgia.
Stop your train! Don't you hear me cry?
Don't want to talk? Maybe we put you in a holding cell. Get you to change your mind.
And how exactly would you do that? Explain to him his constitutional rights under the 5th and 14th Amendments, then hope he waives them of his own free will.
Look at this redwood, mother. What you want?
To give you a choice. See, you're in my house, fatso, and you didn't ask permission. So you and your friends can leave now, or they can carry your fat out in a bucket. Now I'll count to 3.
Do you know who you're talking to?
1, 2. One hell of a town it is. Freshly painted gazebo, manicured flower beds, statue recently polished. You gotta think it's more than civic pride.
That it is. The Kleiner Foundation takes care of Margrave. Ever since Mr. Kleiner came to town about 5 years back from St. Louis, he set up his company right here.
What kind of company is that?
You name it, Kleiner do it.
This is not your investigation. Second, babysitting some giant vagrant's hardly my dream assignment. I could be out there looking for who killed your brother. So stand down and let me do my job because I'm very good at it.
If you were very good at it, you wouldn't have been trying to follow a man on foot in a police car.
I figure your plan's to go to Hubble's house and dig your thumb into his eye until he tells you why he confessed to a murder he didn't commit.
Something like that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be there to make sure that doesn't happen. Now I can either follow you the whole way, or you can save the shoe leather and get in the damn car.
Back, you're getting too close.
I'm fine.
You have to hang back further than a normal tail.
My distance is perfect.
You're a giraffe in a Grand Caravan. Drop back.
You know how many times I've tailed someone?
I've been watching you for hours, and based on how you've been doing it, I'd say not that many times.
Just sit there and wear your suit.
You might think you're everybody's daddy in this town, but you're not mine. You don't tell me what leads to chase and how to chase them. So if I may give you some friendly advice, if you keep talking to the cops on my force, hinder this investigation in any way, I will put my foot up your until your heart stops.
Charred pretty bad. Might be able to get a partial VIN.
We can send photos to forensics.
Old army trick. When you run out of gun oil, acetic acid from ketchup, salt for abrasion, make a great metal cleaner.
Jobling would have to move more ACs than General Electric to afford those 2 houses.
Only thing he cared about moving was fake cash for Kleiner.
Molly said your brother shut down counterfeiting on U.S. soil.
Bills are produced in South America by whoever employed the guys we left in long-term parking. Money shipped to Florida. Jobling drives down with real air conditioners to keep up appearances. Fills the empty boxes with phony cash, takes them back up to Margrave for distribution, but not before he skims them off the top for himself.
You sound confident.
It's a working theory. Hoping Joe's files confirm it.
Looks like a punch list.
The tire's blown.
As soon as I fire, we run in opposite directions.
Harder to hit us if we split up.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
You made them follow you because you had Joe's note.
So you'd stay alive.
I don't need you looking out for me. I'm a fucking cop, not some girl who needs your protection.
Clearly.
We agreed. Last night changed nothing. What the hell were you thinking?
I was thinking when Joe died, there was almost no one left in the world I cared about. And that felt bad. And then I met you. And I felt better.
Now let me tell you something about Roscoe Conklin. That little easy.
I know a PI who can help.
Someone we can trust.
Trusted her with my life on countless occasions. She hasn't let me down once.
Preacher.
Hello, Neely. How'd you know it was me?
Only person with my private number other than my dad. And this time of day, he enjoys the jurisprudential musings of one Judge Judy. It's been a minute and a half. What's up?
Drop it.
Hey, I never liked you, Dawson. Don't make me prove it.
Drop the knife, or I drop you, KJ.
Son, put it down.
This ain't over.
Anytime you want to dance.
What are you doing?
Margrave is perfectly located for distribution. The old state route arterial systems cross right through here. Shipping fake cash from here, Kleiner's trucks can avoid federal interstates for most of the trip, literally staying off the radar of cops with a much bigger presence on busier highways. He had a very well-oiled and thought-out operation to protect, so he protected it.
Okay, I get that. But why would he suddenly go scorched earth?
They're cleaning up loose ends. Anything in there that could have incriminated them is gone by now. They're spooked after what happened at Hubble's house last night.
What happened at Hubble's house?
I killed Dawson Kleiner and 4 other guys.
Okay. This is the Coast Guard blockade. News has been talking about it for days. Blockades have been going on for a year, which means no funny money coming into the U.S. So there's a huge backlog of counterfeit cash overseas, making the whole outfit vulnerable to being caught.
And Kleiner's stateside running low on supply. His buyers are expecting pallets of bills he can't provide, and the kind of guys that buy this kind of product don't respond well to disappointment. Look at how Joe wrote Jobling's garage. Put the apostrophe after the S, plural possessive. Whatever was important to Joe is in a house where 2 Joblings reside.
His parents' house.
Call Picard. Tell him to meet us at the farmhouse where we left the Jaguar. We've got everything he needs to take down the Kleiner Foundation and Teal at the same time. I'll load this up in the Bentley and meet you there.
We got him, don't we?
Damn right we do.
Murders. You know, Doc, we overheard him.
I need to speed this up.
Ever seen a Kool-Aid commercial?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
So they honored. Thanks. Okay, Doc. Well, I tie him up. Yeah. I hope they do make a move, especially this one.
Jeez, what the hell? I'm a cop. Call 911.
You should run for mayor. Here there's an opening.
Wow. It's not a half bad idea.
Best in Georgia.
Thank you. You're gonna eat that? It's got sugar and fat, you know?
Shut up, eat your damn pie. So, worth the wait?
I've had better.
Traveling man. All my life I've been a traveling man. Staying alone and doing the best I can.